Here. We didn't have it on. Couldn't hear y'all real quick. We had the master on low real fast. So now you should be able to hear us on Facebook as well as on YouTube and on our live stream as well.
So I just need to reiterate, since they couldn't hear us, what I just said was we're a day out from this Big 12 championship, and this sweater kind of looks black, but it's a blue sweater. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wanted to highlight here that what you saw, now I'll explain again what this was. Raider Red, hand-carved by my wife's grandfather, who's been passed for many years, but he actually had the legal clearance got a letter. He became friends with Dirk West, and Dirk gave him the permission, said you can hand carve these, because Dirk wasn't a woodworker. I'm sure he could do everything, but he wasn't woodworking making these, and was actually given the clearance. Poppy never actually sold these. He made them for family and friends. He actually made something, I think, when the Big 12 first formed. I'd love to know exactly where it might be now, that he gave to Coach Dykes and was actually up at some point in the football facility, the old football facility. So to show I'm a Red Raider, I didn't get my degree off of the wall that's in there from Texas Tech, but I can't believe a day out I'm wearing blue, so I just had to grab a piece, one of many pieces of memorabilia that I have of Texas Tech. But Poppy made this, my wife's grandfather, many years ago, and I always hold on to that Raider Red, and your son, when he comes through, always asks about Raider Red. So my apologies for wearing blue today.
No, you're good.
I'm a Red Raider.
You're good. Like I mentioned, we're just coming on our social media platforms as well as our website, just to give just a little traffic update, I guess you can say, as well as weather updates regarding your trip if you are traveling to Arlington, to the Metroplex. I mean, big weekend for Texas Tech athletics over there. We have the Big 12 championship game on Saturday or tomorrow, and then on Sunday, Tech basketball playing in Fort Worth as well. You can probably hear some drilling in the background. Our engineers are putting up a new 86
massive TV. It's like Christmas here today. This is great.
Christmas came early here into the newsroom. So let's just go ahead and look into what we have regarding traffic. If you are headed. So we have a few things. This is off the drivetexas.org website. Anyone can have access to this, and this will actually be posted on our website here in a little while. So we can see here, just outside of Justisburg on Highway 84, we have construction happening right there. This can be affecting east and westbound traffic. We'll have some daytime closures. Also, traffic lanes will be reduced to one lane as well. This is from on US 84 from the intersection of FM 2485 all the way to the Scurry County line, so about 9 miles. Like I mentioned, east and westbound traffic lanes will be affected for that one.
Yeah, that's there close to Lake Allen Henry, and there's another traffic alert to give you if your name's Pete Christie, because he can't go that direction past Post. He always has to stop and get jerky in Post. So most people, it takes about 5.5, 6 hours to get to Dallas. It takes Pete like 12 because he stops to see every coach along the way.
And then the next one we have is outside of Sweetwater as well. So
we break anything over there?
Good win?
We're good. He's good.
Be careful.
And this is a big one if you've traveled on I-20 anytime over the last couple of months.
Yes, it's just the construction outside. So it's going to be lanes narrowed between mile marker 253 and 255. Workers will be out there, so make sure if you are traveling through there, there's going to be a lot of slow-moving equipment, trucks entering and exiting that roadway as well. Speeds will be reduced, and like Matt mentioned, that just that area has just been it's been a lot of construction.
Yeah, the good thing is the I-20-84 intersection, that thing largely is complete. So as you're heading down 84, then heading eastbound on I-20, that intersection is moving better now. And, it's been a mess for so long, and it's so busy through there, but there is still some construction there.
So then once you go there, basically Interstate 20, you'll be clear pretty much from there all the way past Abilene, past Cisco, but once you get between Cisco and Eastland, more construction as well. This is going to be delays, once again, slow-moving traffic, I-20 lane closures on both westbound and eastbound, mile marker 339 and all the way to 344. just pavement markings and joint sealing
And
operations.
it's not going to be the Tech fans going there because we will be excited to be heading east on I-20. But when I've run into this construction on I-20 right there near Eastland over the last few months, everyone's angry, like aggressive driving. People try to run each over to the left, to the right. It has been just crazy. It's a pretty long stretch of traffic. I know a few months ago, it pretty much came to a standstill there. I think it was near Eastland, or it may have been just east of there, but the traffic was just, I mean, you have to give yourself quite a bit more time because it has slowed down so much right there. And then, what you can see right here where Bobby's moving the map, once you get closer to Weatherford as well, it has just been, now I can't speak for the last few weeks, but over the last few months, that construction has also really led to some backups.
Yes, especially because right now the Drive Texas website from TxDOT shows that traffic lanes will be reduced down to one lane. So especially if you're leaving later this afternoon, by the time you get over there, it might be rush hour traffic. It might be a little bit hectic, I would say.
Yeah, it's not like you'll get through Weatherford. Great, it's 4:30 on a Friday in Fort Worth and Dallas. Things are great here. You're going to hit that drive time traffic across the Metroplex. But these are the highlights before you get there, some of the slowdowns you may run into.
And once again, we'll have all of these all of this alerts, and we'll have a web story on this later on this afternoon. So make sure to have your just have the app on for that one.
And on Facebook, I'll co-sign with the comment. I won't repeat it, Aaron, but yeah, I-20's been will translate to a mess.
So next up, what pretty much everyone wants to know is weather-wise what we're going to be seeing. So let me pull that up.
First, outside right here in Lubbock, it was a cold start this morning, but you can see it is sunny, 47 right now here in Lubbock. But the regional perspective, pretty clear conditions. 47 right now in Lubbock. It's actually a little bit colder over in North Texas. Right now, 43 at Dallas, also 43 at Mineral Wells. There's some high cloud cover overhead, but you can see this is really a pretty quiet pattern. There are a few showers farther south, like down in the valley, down toward Laredo, and some of those will move along the coastal bend. But really just some cloud cover, kind of what when I think of a December day, especially traveling across North and West Texas, this is pretty common. Some high clouds, and that's really just about it. So bringing it in a little bit closer as far as what to expect as we go through today into tonight. Here's the raincast that shows some cloud cover, but that's really just about it. This is moving ahead to late tonight. Some clouds running from Abilene and the Big Country up toward Arlington, Dallas, and Fort Worth, but conditions look pretty good. Also, we've got many folks who are going to be traveling down toward Waco for the state championship for Lubbock Christian, and you can see from North Texas down to Central Texas, it looks clear tomorrow. So either out there at the game in Waco or driving anywhere around the region, conditions look good. Same thing back here on the South Plains. It's going to be lots of sunshine today, tonight. Clouds will increase on Sunday. There's the possibility for a stray shower Sunday morning in North Texas. It's not much of a chance. The rain chance is better farther east from Tyler, Longview, Nacogdoches, Lufkin, out that direction into Louisiana and Arkansas. But there might be a sprinkle Sunday morning in North Texas more than anything. A little bit more cloud cover in the morning. But if you are doing the Red Raider doubleheader of football, then basketball, that would be in the morning. So by game time for Red Raider basketball in Fort Worth, conditions look pretty good. So most likely would not see a shower, but can't rule out a stray shower in North Texas on Sunday. I think the better chance will be farther east. So the Red Raider Outfitter game day forecast tomorrow morning. This is at 7 a.m. It's going to be a cold start in the morning. And that's when Pete and the crew from the Rockin' pregame show will first be on. They'll be inside, but 7 a.m. You're headed out for an early tailgate. It is going to be a chilly start, but really, as you consider here in early to mid-December, really not that bad of a start to the day. Now let me click through here real quick and show you what a little bit closer to game time outside of the stadium. Temperature will be climbing up. I was incorrect there at 72, but by the afternoon, back up to about 60 or so for the afternoon high. So it's going to be chilly in the morning, but by the afternoon, pretty nice, mostly sunny day. So both heading into the stadium and then leaving the stadium. Conditions look good, and the game will be early enough. I actually wasn't certain, asked some people on RedRaidersports.com. I said, I can't remember a December Cowboys game, a noon game. Is there ever an issue with sun by, about 2:30 or so late in those games? And they said, no, it's really those late afternoon, the 3:30 games for the Cowboys. So I don't think sun's going to be an issue coming through Jerry's windows there at the latter part of the game, but it will be mostly sunny outside. So weather looks pretty good there for heading anywhere across North Texas, Bobby.
All right, well, perfect, Matt. And of course, big day tomorrow just regarding Tech Athletics, like we mentioned. But here at KCBD, we'll actually have a full crew out there starting tomorrow morning. You want to give a little insight on what we can expect?
Yeah, so Pete and Shelby, Christy, and Case are all either in North Texas or on their way now, and along with Andrew, Ruben, and Julio. So we have a huge crew there in North Texas. So you'll first start seeing the reports this afternoon in our newscasts, and later tonight. And then tomorrow morning, starting with daybreak today, we'll have coverage there from North Texas. And that will continue all the way through kickoff, up to kickoff, I should say. Joining us tomorrow morning on KCBD, so we invite you to join and watch there, or if you are out of town or just more convenient for you, kcbd.com or the KCBD Connected TV app. For some Red Raiders, they've been just waiting for, we have been waiting for decades and decades for this. Pete has a story with Donnie Hart, who played in the first Big 12 game for any team for football. That was Kansas State hosting Texas Tech. And Pete has a look at the terrible hit that today would have no doubt been a targeting call. I think they may have expelled him by today's rules, and there it was just incomplete. Pete steps through that play, but also has the perspective of someone who played back in that inaugural Big 12 season to today. And Donnie talks about being from Lubbock and what that meant, or growing up here with the Red Raiders. So Pete will bring that story. We'll be talking about just what the influence of athletic success has meant for the university and for just the attention that it draws here. Latest updates on if there are any changes, who will be available. Of course, some big questions there, and also talking with analysis on just what the difference is between the Cougar team that came to Lubbock back on November 8th and the team that we'll see tomorrow. I think the biggest change will probably be the running back. And he's a bit more healthy, so we'll see. I mean, the Tech defense has stifled every running attempt that they have faced, but we'll see what difference that means. So a lot to come tomorrow morning. We'll be bringing you many live guests. In fact, we're scheduled to speak with from athletics administration all the way up to university and regents administration. Still some things in flux because it is a live event, but we're scheduled to speak with several people live tomorrow morning at AT&T Stadium, so hope you'll join us tomorrow morning.
All right, perfect. And of course, after the game as well, I will be here at the desk, as well as one of our digital content producers, Brandon Solis, will be here just recapping a little post-game update as well, discussing just hopefully a Tech victory is what we're shooting for, and that's what we are hoping for as well. And then we'll also have comments from Coach McGuire after the game and any other players if they are allowed, just from the Big 12 post-game presser. But that'll do it here from the KCBD Digital News Desk on a football Friday, an exciting Friday for Tech athletics and just Tech fans in general.
And can't overlook also our Adam Young will be heading out to cover those high school teams. So I want to make sure it's on the front page of our site. I want to make sure I have the locations all correct. So it's Idlew versus Wall. They'll be playing in San Angelo tonight at 6. And then Andrew will be going to Colorado City, where Jayton will take on Klondike tonight at 6:30. And Idlew and Wall, that will be a matchup of green teams. My friend coached basketball for a number of years at Wall, and they wear the green, of course, Idlew as well. Our resident Idlew correspondent is on his way to Arlington, Case Banks, who played on that state championship team. But Idlew and Wall tonight, then Jayden and Klondike tonight, then Lubbock Christian facing Dallas Christian, 11 tomorrow morning at Waco ISD. Adam will be down that direction as well. So a lot of high school A lot of college, huge college tomorrow, and it's exciting times, Bobby.
It is, and all three of those high school games will be on our End Zone app. So make sure to download that app if you want to see all the scores and highlights just from those 3 games. Andrew and I, we're excited to start the playoff season with like 50 some odd teams. Now we're only down to a handful of teams. So don't cry because it's over. Smile because it I don't know that
there
saying.
You go.
But that'll do it here from the Digital News Desk. For Matt Ernst, I'm Bobby Vanali. Take some time to really enjoy your life today, guys. Have a great weekend, and Recom Tech.